Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your daily message or massages. Big cats. Today we're going to be featuring my new Oracle deck. FP555 Oracle Intel. Available at makeplayingcards.com at Frequency Phoenix 555 or follow the link in the description box. Wonderful messages from my subconscious to yours. When you go through these cards, you'll be hearing my voice as it drops the intel. Let's dive in, guys. Let's get the energies of guidance and protection. Energies up. Right, let's see what's going on in them scrates. What does my subconscious want you guys to know today? 2 dropped out. Right, the first is an epiphany. A 3 and a 6 goes to a 9. This is hermit energy. Darling dears, this is about what? Evaluating and researching situations, darling dear. This is about what? Not isolation, it's self-imposed isolation. So you can go within. Right, to buck up on epiphanies, some kind of idea, some intel is afoot. Stand up, Scotty. What's wrong? Right, the next card you have out is your ancestors. This is knowing that you are being spiritually guided, knowing that you are what? Getting strength from those that came before you. Why? Because you are Ibex, darling dear. You are chosen. You are prototype. Your ancestors have given you their strengths, their powers. Use them wisely. We see the 2 4s. That's the Emperor twice going to an 8. Darling dears, this is the number of cause and effect. Right? What you give, you get. Look, these cards are playing with me today. Knowing that these voices, this little nudge that you're getting, these ideas, they're coming directly from your ancestors, wanting to push you right to the good foot. Where's that? Your north node, darling dears. Always your north node. Final card, please. Thank you. Yes, baby. Plans within plans. And you know, as a big cat, you shut up. You keep that shiznai to yourself. Only tell spirit, because spirit will give you the epiphanies. Why? It's your ancestors wanting you to win on this Malkuth during the age of Aquarius. This is also about telling you to use this energy of the Mercury retrograde to plan, plot, and strategize as you go forth. Let's get the domino of the day. Oh, a duo. Baby, I believe this is what came out yesterday. Divine wants you to know something, right? The 6 and the 4 goes to a 10, 10, 10, it's done. Let's start again. This is about you, what? Changing your routine for the better. This could also speak about what? Changing schools, changing your learning, going towards higher learning, changing your job. Whatever it is, this change is here. knowing that this is no accident. There's no such thing as coincidence. Your ancestors put you right on this path. Yes, 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 you've been in darkness. Yes, yes, you cried. But cry your last tear, as Bishop Paul Morton says. The energy of the 4 speaks about communication. This is about your letters, emails, text messages, making sure, right, that you what? Proofread before you send it out. You don't want to be looking like the horse's ass. This is also about you getting all of the correct intel before you sharing said intel. Plans within plans, darling dear. Plans within plans. This is also about you getting in touch with others. I know. You're ambivert, right? But law 18 of the 48 laws of power. Isolation instead. Good morning, darling dear.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm alright. It's just me and the cats. What, are you getting ready to go now?
Yeah.
Are you going right now?
I'll be here soon.
Okay. Alright. Yes, baby. You also have the energy of the 6. This is about cooperation. It also speaks about your health, making healthier choices. Possibly that's what the epiphanies you're getting. You're understanding that you're feeling depressed and tired because you're eating too much meat. Changing your diet. You're also going to be hearing about somebody's health has taken a turn for the worst, darling dear. For the worst. The energy of the 4 is Aries. This is Emperor energy, as well as the 6. The 6 is lovers, right choices, attracting like-minded souls, people that are truly deserving of your time and energies. Why? Because you're the boss. Can't you see the 4? This is also the energy again of Gemini, lovers energy, and those badass alchemist ways. Divine is saying that you are making the right choices, as above so below. You are setting your table 23-5 in front of your enemies, right? Known and unknown, because I'm telling you, they like to keep up the secret competition of it all, darling dears, of it all. Mercury energy, as well as air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The 6-4 also speaks about what? A marriage, a union. We see the lovers out twice, okay? So somebody's going to be going into what? A union, right? And then be making said plans for marriage. Plans within plans, darling dear. The energy of the 1-6, right, again speaks about marriage, second marriage, happier, right? Job 7 verse 8, sorry, Job 8 verse 7. Yes, your former, right, not being quite as good as the latter days, darling dear. The latter days. Never over until the fat lady sings. I put this scarf on my head, gosh, and I think I must have, it was just massaging my brain. I want to just tighten that shit. Yeah. This is also some of you being caught up in your cranium. You need to let go of the ruminating thoughts. Get pen and put it to paper and write down clear steps of how you're going to be moving forward. Plans within plans. If you don't plan, you're planning to fail. I'm holding the room and then I'm putting it back. What's going on? The back front neck. Let's get moved up. What's going on? Thank you very much. We have the 4 again. Emperor energy, boss up energy. This is about being authoritative or an authority figure coming your way, darling dears. This person is a father figure. You know, gender is fluid in tarot. This is about what? bringing forth a stable foundation. This could be something you are procuring your damn self, because some of you are entrepreneurs and realizing whatever idea you took the time to sit down and plan, right? The epiphany of it all is that the success, right, and status which is going to be afforded to you, darling dear. The first rune I see, which I haven't seen in a month of Sundays, is Uraz. This is Taurus energy, right? This is my God card in tarot, darling dears. Again, this speaks of authority figures. It also speaks about what? Strength. Being wise, wiser than your enemies, darling dears, in this season. Psalms 119 verse 97. Adversity put you into what? Rogue status. Taught you how to be a what? Ibex goat. Yes, greatest of all times. The number 20 and 23 is highlighted here. This speaks also of what? Your untapped, right, and untamed potential. Divine wants you to continue to be determined, right, and brave. Tenacity is your go-to move, darling dears, in this season. The letter U and V. Oh, good golly and gosh. We have Othello in the reverse, darling dears. This represents the world and the letter O. Somebody didn't want you to have this new beginning, or they didn't welcome the new beginning that was bought by you doing a tinky winky, right? But you need to know that whatever situation that was brought about, right, it all works out in the end. As we say in the UK, it'll all come out in the wash, darling dear, the wash of it all. This also represents the letter F as well as O for fuck out of here, right? Or just simply fuck off. Whomsoever you told that to. Somebody needed to be told. Scene 55 in the chat room. That speaks about letting go, darling dears. Posh clap, let go. Yeah. This is somebody going through what? The ramifications of their foolish actions, possibly a realization, understanding they put, right, mistrust or failed to trust the big cat. Oh well. Okay, right next to the god. So it's U, F, and O. Othello is represented by the numbers 84 and 87. It also speaks about retreat, darling dears. Somebody's going through a bout of bad karma, bad juju for them. Yes, baby. Law 10 of the 48 laws of power. Stat. Avoid. Right? Because it's the culminations of their foolish actions, darling dear. Allow them. This is also what? Prejudiced, right? Somebody is trying to what? Create prejudice against you, right? Telling a bit of untruths, eh? Not going by the book, right? Well, Divine is going to throw that book at them. This is my God card in tarot, right? Taurus, the Hierophant. Divine also wants you to know, right? Wisdom, true wisdom, is knowing when to act and when to watch. Yes, baby, some things you just have to allow it. Don't get involved. It's none of your business. You got big things going on, and they're trying to take you back to the mud hut. That's not a place where you want to be going, darling dears. It's not a package holiday, right? It's an invite into madness. Yeah, full on madness, right? And choppiness in your cranium. You also have I was in the upright. Again, temperance energy. Yeah, your ancestors. The number 56 and 59. This is about you what? Continuing with the quest. Knowing that what? Your ancestral team is your defense team, right? Certain issues is not for you. Not every battle that you're invited to must you attend. You have to leave it to your spiritual team. Give it to God, Father God. This also speaks about moderation. Some of you are balancing out your finances, darling dear. Understanding, yes, you can afford everything. Doesn't mean you have to have everything.
Before you even decide to sell.
Sorry, did you drop it?
You heard that message? Somebody's gonna have making a decision to sell. Do it, darling dear, and get those pentacles and reinvest them. You have to keep money moving. That's part of the law of attraction, darling dears. I was is represented by the letter E as well as Sagittarius energy. This is about you being in your purpose, right? And using that drive and determination for the long-term vision that you've what? Made with your plans within plans, darling dear. Knowing that your ancestors are at your back. This is, as I said, this is represented by the letter E. This is also about your self-confidence, getting a what? A turn for the up and up again. It also speaks to what? A peaceful home. An end to arguments and conflicts within your home, your domicile, your palace, where you sit on your throne as you make your plans within plans, darling dears. The final rune you have is Ingos. Let me tell you something. The energy of the Emperor, right, is strong on this tableau today. This is Ingos. It represents male fertility as well as gestation. Somebody's going to be getting pregnant or finding out that they are pregnant, procreating in this season. This is also what? Using those male energies, balancing them out, right, with drive and determination. This also speaks about your internal growth, right? Also the drawing in of those with common virtues. You are at rest stage. What do you do while you're resting? You plan, darling dear. Plan. There's no time to sit with what? That grey sound going off in your cranium. It's not good. Time is of the essence, and none of us know the day, the minute, or the hour, or the day when you've got to go. Nobody's getting out alive. So use these energies to work for you on this Malkuth. This is about bossing up, darling dears, in a big way, divinely guided boss up, right?
Here come free fitness plans with Joe Weeks. Priority experiences only on Earth.
Yes, baby. Prioritize your experiences. You choose your experiences. So if you're still going through the DNS, it's because you are choosing to be in that Maya. It's because you haven't looked in the mirror and realized all your glorious, gorgeous loveliness. Realizing that you are unique, darling dear. And it's time to go rogue. It's the only way to be. Go rogue. This also speaks about what? I'm hearing a fight for dominance in a relationship. You was dealing with somebody who was a tyrant, darling dear, full-on narcissist, excessively controlling, lacking any form of discipline. And if you are co-parenting with this person, they are deliberately being an absentee parent, or in and out as they choose. Don't worry about it, darling dear. I told you, you've got the keys, darling dear. You have the Emperor twice, boss up mode, been making right choices. So this says to me, right, that you are that bitch. Always been that bitch. Will forever be that bitch. Oh, garçon. Continue to make the right choices with those badass alchemist ways. as above, so below. Operate. The law of attraction divine is gifting you with all of the tools. Your ancestors say they have your back. And when you step out in faith, right, a show of strength and determination, always. Cool hand Luke. Never let anyone see you sweat. You perspire quietly. Let's get some cards on the tableau. Oh, thank you, Chevette, for the super chat. Most appreciated, darling dear. We'll be getting my melons in. Ha ha! Yeah. This is the wise word of today. Wisdom is knowing when to act and when to watch. Yeah, when to watch from the sidelines. 6 feet, 85 in the chat room. Namaste, big cats. Thumbs it up if you're enjoying the read as we go through epiphany after epiphany. What epiphanies are coming towards the big cat, the ibex goat, the one that went rogue? This one wanted to come out. There's 2 ways we're going to read this card, right? The first one is about the dick dealer. Yeah, the mattress back. The animal in a kitten heel. I commanded Decepticon. Did I say Sputnik? Hillbilly investigations? Well, they're watching, and the epiphanies are going off in their cranium. That mush, right? We thought they were brain dead. No, babe. Not when it comes to you. This person is watching you vigorously, right? And they can't understand why you're not taking on their charm. Listen, we're allergic to that shiznai in this season. Now let me read this another way. The King of Wands. This is about you being a natural born leader. Is that an epiphany? Baby, slip it on like Joseph's many-colored coat. Yes, baby. This is about being spiritually guided, firmly seated in your spirituality. Your leadership, natural born leader. Continue to be what? Passion. Use passion and be passionate about your business, your business. This is someone who takes risks, darling dear, and quick to take action. You are also what? Exuding, right? A more friendly kind of an attitude. Why? Because your love on the inside, right, is being perpetrated on the outside. This is about all eyes being on you, right? Looking at your throne, right? Continue with your entrepreneurship, whatever it is. Continue to take action and be passionate about it. When you're working on things that you are passionate about, time means nothing. Nothing. The best job to have is one that is full of your passions. Right? This is about you moving forward at a hot trot. This is outrageous. I'm not taking any of this shiznai, right? We saw the Hermit card on its face. Yeah, that's you leaving the DNS, right? You also have the Wheel of Fortune. This is about serendipity, darling dear. A series of fortunate events. Again, we see a 10-10 for it's done. So we will start again, darling dears. This also speaks about what? Perfect timing and the importance of timing. It also speaks about what? The releasation, being released from karmic ties, karmic relationship, toxic situations. Why? Because you took action. And this is an epiphany also. Realizing you had the keys all along. All along. Pentagale. I think some of you are going to be realizing your earning potential. Yes, You can afford to be conceited because you and your progeny, right, will be eating for generations to come with these epiphanies, right, knowing that the wheel of fortune, right, is turning in your favor. Those tables, when them tables get a turn, listen, Mercury retrograde, listen, allow me. Good golly gosh, I need some of my mocha. Because the retrograde's trying to mock me speech, Scotty. As I was saying, the King of Pentacles, right? This is your highest realizations, right? Coming to fruition, right? This also speaks about having that material influence, right? To get whatever you want, not what you need. Right. The King of Pentacles is also somebody who's stable. This also speaks about what? Future husband material. Right. I'm seeing also some of you are going to be realizing that you have two suitors. One that's coming with the passion, the fire. This is somebody what? Who is a worker. Right. Doesn't matter if you're working for others, but this person is happy in what they're doing. Right. You've also got a King of Pentacles. This person is self-made, got their own going on, just like you, big cat. Just like you. Pardon me, that was a spiritual belch. And that's the truth roof, right? This is about fighting. It's also competition. Some of you may be realizing that the field that you're going into, right, is a lot of competition. What you need to understand is you're the competition for them. Got nothing more to say about that. Not going through all of these other cards. A lot of cards.
It's got to be Galvani.
Some of you are realizing, right, whatever fight or competition is being brought to you, the truth is the highest religion, darling dear, and you have oodles of it. Yes, you are simply overflowing with the truth. And if anybody dares try to get what? Tongue wrestling with a big cat at this stage of the game, having what? Circumvented the DNS like a boss, come out with plans within plans, right, that you're about to activate, right, because this is also about downloads, right, communicating said plans, right, in a big boss kind of a way. Whoever's going to come at you with any F shit, because drama is always on the heels of success. From the jealous ones, Sputnik, the eye breathe, was it? The children of the corn mouth breathers, those ones, them, They're going to try and bring down what you've got as merchants of slander, Jeremiah 9:40, always on the balls of their feet, right, to spread the bad news. But in this season, it's a show and tell, darling dears. You're going to show them what you're working with, right? Law 9 of the 48 laws of power. Win through your action, darling dears. Never, never through your words. And remember, another favorite of mine, Law 6. Stand out in whatever you're doing. Do it swell. Scene 111 in the chat room, darling dears. Posh clap. Come through, right, with your intentions, right? Focus them, darling dear. You are in tip-top manifestation mode. Keep your mind clear and on your plans within plans as your ancestors. Be the wind beneath your wings. You need to get quiet so you can hear the intel. And that's the truth roof, especially about these what? Bottom feeders that like to fight, right? They like to fight. Good golly and gosh. But this also speaks about, with this 5 of Wands in the upright, you are going to celebrate a milestone. Some of you are celebrating a milestone. This also speaks about what? Be wary of those, right? Be on the alert of those that have a secret agenda. These people will not stand in the face of your truth. And I think that's an epiphany for you in itself. You are the big boss. Continue to be what? The professor of the puzzle. And always lead with the truth. Roof. Pinky's up. Where's my my ring. Listen, my eyes are gonna start cutting to the left and the right. Listen, let me take it off my cranium because my edges, listen, I didn't know where it is. Not going to think about it. Let me put an FP.
Does this look fun?
Yeah,
Okay.
you look lovely, gorgeous, and fabulous. You look really nice. Tuck the t-shirt in though.
Okay.
Tuck the t-shirt into your trousers and leave the shirt hanging out over the top. When you're mummy, you're everything. You are the designer, right? You're a counsellor. You are the what? The holder of the town treasury. You're everything at all times. Right, I was putting an FP on that. These epiphanies. These cards are available at makeplayingcards.com. Right, what's this? Badass alchemist ways, darling dear. Use them well. Use them well. As above, so below. Divine has set that table and told you, right, that you are number one. Numero uno. You run things. Things not run you. Know this. And always lead you with the truth. Especially around these two. Right? Because you are going to be choosing between two in this season. Don't play with them. You don't want none of that karma. Speak the truth, because there's going to be hot competition for your eye. Your ancestors. Let's see what they want to say on this morn. 121 in the chat room. Namaste, big cats. Thumbs it up one time. Subscribe and share these messages because I need to get into all craniums to sort them out. What does your ancestors have to say? Listen. Freedom from mental captivity. Because you're thinking clearly now. Yes, baby. Eight of Swords. On its face, darling dears, this is an auspicious position to be in. This is about you what? Having the mental strength to make changes. You're no longer mentally trapped, right? Why? Because you knew you simply had to learn the lesson, right? This is about you having faith in yourself, right? Understanding that you was unable to leave a toxic situation because you wasn't thinking clearly, blood. You had toilet paper over your eyes. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Yes, baby. Gemini energy again, as well as Jupiter energy. This is so fortunate for you. This is about you what? Continuing to stay honest with yourself, right? This will always give you a new perspective, right? And the what? Ability to see the big picture. This also speaks about what? Someone's going for a crisis period, suffering a full-on loss. Can't be you, big cat. Ibex. No, surely not. Someone's at crisis point, guys. But it's not the big cat. The ancestors approve with what you've got going on. They wanted you to wake up in your cranium, darling dear. So they could gift you, right, with the downloads to form these plans within plans. What else does your ancestral team want you to know? Did I see a flipper? They like to play with me, these cards. Look, we saw it turn and it... Listen. They want you to know that you are loved. Everything is a sign in my readings. They will always love you. Always be keeping for you. Alright? Because you got the whole world in your hands. Yes, baby. Your ancestors are pumped right? Happy that you closed the chapter. Some of you could have finished writing a book, your memoirs, journaling, right? Whatever you did, right, to end a situation, right? Take the toilet paper off your eyes. Say dos for Daniel to bottom feeders, right? Up to bottom feeding shit in 911 Freddy Krueger Mud Hut, right? They're glad, happy, fabulous, and it represents the F and the O in the runes. For fuck out of here. Fresh start. Salvation is afoot, darling dears. This also speaks about travel. Your ancestors are pushing some of us to travel. You need to what? Expand your cranium, right? You can't be in one spot for every day of your life. Get your passports on. They want you to spread your wings, darling dears. This is earth energy as well as Saturn energy, and we all know Saturn comes through with the limitations, the lessons, but also the blessings, darling dear. Once you've completed sufficiently what needs to be completed, right? Only you know what that completion is, and that's the truth. They love it, right? Look! Your ancestors also want you to know that this is harvest season, darling dear. You hold the whip, darling dear. And who holds the whip? Run things, Khaleesi or KHAL. Told you, you are that bitch or garçon in this season. Posh clap. 7 of Pentacles, darling dears. This is about you moving away from a hoe with 1 plastic pentacle, darling dear. Looking at your achievements. This is your long-term goals. The fruits of your labor will surely be delivered unto thee. Continue to put your back into it. This also speaks, my pentacle also means to me, right, social media. Some of you, right, will find your bag on social media. Well, we are in the age of Aquarius, and AI is definitely afoot. Yeah. They also want you to know about your intuition. Moon card, right, is represented by Pisces energy, right? It's saying that you will be picked up the post for any bad juju, bad energy that's around you, coming around you. You will feel it in your solar plexus, darling dear. And when you feel it, get the tinky winky on. Don't stay in any energy that makes you feel outside of yourself. You'll know it. It's like, how can I put it? It's like you're being covered over by molasses when you go amongst people or groups that are not for you, right? Your ancestors want you to know that you're going to be tipped off. Don't waste your good around bad juju, bad energy, people that don't want it or see it for you, darling dears. Use your intuition, because there is still back, front, neck stabbing snakes afoot. This is also represented by the letters X and Z in the runes. They also want you to know what? Pack light, darling dear. Continue to step out in faith, because they are being the wings beneath your wings. Yes, darling dear. Did I say the wings? The wind beneath your wings. Yeah. Full energy. This is represented by manners in the rune. Whatever you're doing out there is teaching, right? Those bottom feeders full of zemblanity, manners, right? On how a big cat can metamorphose. But they didn't know he was prototype. Didn't know he was fabulous. Didn't know, right, that you had unpacked gear blood. Hey! Oh, child. Let's get another one of my FP555 Oracle Intel cards on this. As I said, the link is in the description box. Go to makeplayingcards.com and look for Frequency Phoenix 555. Right? Yes, baby. Your ancestors want to know that you're under surveillance by Sputnik, right? With their hillbilly investigations. A 1 and an 8 goes to a 9, darling dears. The 8 also represents the moon. Didn't I say bad energy, bad juju? Yeah, make sure that you don't stick around because it gets like molasses, sticks to you. And you have to remember, if you go around bottom feeders, right, guess who's going to be the next one in line? In this season, your spiritual team. Say no! Look away! Look away! This is about you packing light, taking a risk, stepping out in faith, taking your good loyalty on the road. Yes, there's going to be obstacles, right? But always go to spirit, right? And stick to your plans within plans. Yeah, look at that shit. Like, listen, your mind is so clear. And it also is my malicious words, right? Anxiety, right? Being stressed and pumped, right? It doesn't go with our hairlines. Divine knows, right? And it's telling you that you're thinking clearly and no weapon formed against the big cat shall prosper. Yes, baby. 9 of Swords on its face. Again, Gemini energy. This is about you what? Continuing to what? Let go of healthy situations as you co-create with Father God. Your plans within plans. It's also telling us those negative experiences that you went through, right, was pushing you in the right direction to open up your mind, expand your mind, realizing that this Malkuth is not all there is to it. It's about what? The balancing of mind, body, and soul. It also speaks about if there was spell work directed at you, this is being deflected and returned to sender. The plans they had for you, they didn't know that your spiritual team had plans within plans. You was built to succeed, darling dears. What else do we need to know about these plans within plans? Right? King of Cups, you better plan to keep your temper, blood. Your anger! Hey! It's very expensive, darling dear. This is about being mature. Right? Being mature in this season. I told you, we are like Buddha. I don't know if you can see on this one because it's so dark. Can you see how big Buddha's ears are? This is about responding, not reacting, right? This also speaks about what? Plan to have a King of Cups come into your hemisphere. This is the tale of 3 kings, darling dear. 3 kings. You better choose wisely. This King of Cups also speaks about what a stable partner, somebody who will come through and protect your emotions and your feelings. Baby. So much D on the table. Or is it Punani? On the table. Listen, don't get nervous. Don't get nervous, right? And come up stupid. No. We sit down and think about things clearly, right? Plan to take your time with whichever king you choose. Plan to take your time. Right? Because wherever you put your cranium towards, know this, big cat. You will reap your just deserves or deserts. Yes, baby. Those ships, those long-term goals, those long-term plans are fruitful, right? And you are wise to be laying those seeds. Because, right, you have 9 of Pentacles. Look at these Pentacles almost to the breast line, darling dear. Some of your soul are nothing wrong with being single, right? And honing your gangster, getting your plans off the ground, right? Into the physical, darling dears, right? This is also telling me, right, that you don't need to focus on romance. Focus on the bag, guys. Focus on your physical health, guys. Focus on how your garden's growing, guys. Because who's meant to find you will find you. Again, we see social media. You are being watched. Right? By someone that you put down like a hot, listen, you dropped it like it was hot, like a stripper in the club. You dropped that shiznai, burden blood, a burden. Look! Dig dealer, mattress back, animal in the kitchen yield, right? The Zemblanic, yeah, would like to come through again. Look at that futum. I don't even think they've catalogued those diseases yet. The in and outer. Right, I told you. They want to come through with a cup of opium. But it's fake love. Straight up to your face. Know this. This person's only coming through, right? Because they're jealous, upset, pressed and pumped that you managed to turn it around. That you what? Use plans within plans, darling dear. A 3 and a 9 goes to a 12, which breaks down to a 3 again. Empress energy, boss up energy. They didn't know you could do it. And now they want to come through. This talks about an invitation. They want you to come out, right, with them on their back pocket estate, right? Listen, we're not doing a 2-piece KFC in this season. We are having kumquats and whatever we bloody like, mate. Listen. No matter what plans you've got, know that this dig dealer, this mattress back, right, would like to come through for a run through. And know this, they are disloyal, jealous of everything that you've got going on, and coming through to fuck it up. Don't take them back. Don't tell them anything. He's the island Stevie Wonder. Don't take these people, whomsoever they are. They're not there for a long time, just a good time, just long enough, right, to get your hairline blood. Give you that reverse friar tuck. It's so 2020. We're not having it. Let me bring one more of my FP555 Oracle Intel on this plan within plans. Thank you. Wow, that's a lot of cards, blood. Do I take them all? I'm going to show you how they fell. This is grouped, this is grouped. I'm going to take these two in the middle. Right. Proverbs 26:11. Lordy. Divine, your spiritual team wants you to know. As a dog returns to his vomit, only a fool will return to that sort of folly. Right? And his spirit, divine, wants you to know that this personage is the High Commander Decepticon. A 4 and a 1 goes to a 5, darling dear. That talks about change. Darling dear, you've changed your face in this world. Don't go back. You'll be sorry. What's on the base? Right? You did the DNS like a boss. And bossed up. Don't go back, darling dears. And don't be fooled. Sometimes your memory is an evil liar. An evil liar. This is time for what? True clearance. So that you can what? Be collecting up the peas like Pac-Man. And it looks like you're bringing, your milkshake is bringing all the boys or girls to the yard. Worry not. Focus on your bag, right? Focus on your plans within plans, knowing that you're being divinely guided. And those epiphanies that you're getting are gold, darling dear. Write them bitches down, right? Get them on paper, pattern them, whatever. Do it. Tell no one nothing. Shut up! Move in silence as only a big cat can. I'm gonna activate my... Listen, don't let the Tourette's get let out today. My eyes just fell on my Moonology card. Let's have a look. Yeah, a fiery climax is approaching in every sense of the word, darling dears. Somebody's going to be dusting off their genitalia. Baby, listen. Boy, you better be careful because you've cleared everything. Don't just jettison it out on anyone. Look for the true. Right? Your commitment is being tested. Spirit wants to see if you really are committed to this process, to the new that's being gifted unto you. Right? Yes. You need to show them what you're working with, darling dear. Right? Put your work out there. How are they going to find it if you... Listen, the graveyard is full of geniuses, darling, that took their genius ideas with them to the grave. Get your intel out there. Right? And they're all in their fields, I told you. Whomsoever you've left behind in the past, they're all in their fields. And they're wishing nasty things on you. Bad things. Ignore it. You get your Palo Santa out. Go for your whatever. To protect your damn self. What's today? It's Wednesday. We're almost near to Friday. Right? Today is Mercury Day. Use your great matters. And continue with those plans within plans. Right? Because whatever answers you've been looking for, they are within your reach, darling dear. And again, we see the energy of Gemini. Why am I turning into somebody stuttering, right? A stuttering, back front, neck stubborn snake, right? Whomsoever starts skipping their speech when you speak to them, you know they're coming with the lizard tongue, straight from licking the devil's balls before they dare to come into the presence of the big cat to come tell you, fucking ease, blood. Fucking these, my edges. Right? Confidence, big cat, is the key to your success. Some cases you may have to fake it till you make it, but know this. Stick to your plans within plans and have all bases covered. And be confident with it. Because as you act, fake it till you make it, darling dear. Nobody knows that you're shaking like a leaf inside. If you've got issues with public speaking, start using your phone. It's got a recorder on it and speak in front of the mirror. Get used to hearing the sound of your voice. So many people hate the sound of it. Listen, I love my voice. My voice tells me some things about back, front, neck stabbing snakes. My voice tells me where and when, right, I should go. With authority, best conversations I've ever had. But I'm not telling you about them because we tell no one nothing. Right, this card tried to fall off. Something about Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Again, we have the Gemini energy, lovers, right choices. Continue to make the right choices as you activate those plans within plans, darling dears. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to TeeSprings, toddle over to Patreon, toddle over to makeplayingcards.com, right, at frequency Phoenix 555. Or simply come back here, where I will be back with the message or massages. Or if you require a personal read from me, please email me at frequencyphoenix555@gmail.com. And as I always say, don't get smoked. Don't smoke yourself. Free go-to moves. Hey. Right. And remember, big cats. Ignore. Law 36 of the 48 laws of power. In your ignoration of these bottom feeders, they will realize exactly what they cannot have or get again on this Malkoof. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat.